Folie Deux is the story of two strangers that leave their melancholy lives and embark on a journey of imaginary dates. It actually translates to a madness shared by two, and it was a case study done in the 1920s where two people share the same disillusions, but we're giving it more of a positive connotation in this film.
It's set in the 1920s during a time where a lot of change is taking place, but there's a lot of resistance to the change, a lot of tradition, a lot of plans to keep everything as was. And so you have two people who just share this imagination, these series of dates together. And it's how they interact, how they share this community almost, despite the fact that so much is going on around them, so much is so rigid and engrossed in the past.
For the look of the film, I was inspired by Baz Luhrmann, and he has this very unique style and taste to his films. There's a lot of rich colors. The pacing is very different. It's fast at times and it's slow at other times, and I'd like to bring that in.
We really want to treat it lightly, so it's going to have an airy quality to the dream sequences, and then we have the rigid world of the traditional, the mundane, very drab colors. But the dream sequences, because imagination is so rich and full, we want those scenes to be very enhanced with color saturation, and the props and set dressing is also going to be key in that.
We want to really encapsulate that 1920s feel, which is, we want to stay as true to the 1920s as we can, and create a moving film about imagination, just something that really draws people in and really makes them feel like they're in the 1920s. My favourite scene is going to be the ballroom, which is also the most challenging scene, and the reason for that is the location is really beautiful. It's got dance, it has music, it's got kind of all these elements that I think are really going to draw everyone in.
It's also the most difficult scene in the whole film, just because it involves so much extras, it involves a lot of lighting. It's just, in general, it's just going to be the toughest scene, but I have a feeling it's going to evolve to be the most worthwhile, memorable scene in the whole film.
I think we'll have a very successful production. We do have, I listed one of the challenging points, but I think we have a lot of challenging points since it is a period piece, and period pieces tend to be a little bit, ask for a little bit more, especially from the production designer.
It's going to be incredible because the people you're working with enhance your project, add their own flavors to it. So it's not going to be only 1920s, it's going to be enhanced through our own experiences. And I think that draws a lot, like just working with Armin Kachumian and Nitsa, Rob, everyone. The whole crew is amazing and so on board. I think it's going to go really well.
Just really excited about it. A lot's going into it, and it's really different from anything we've worked on. So
I just want to thank the entire cast and crew for coming together and working on this project that I've written and come up with and making it come to life. I have a great keys for my departments. We're working together on this, and it's going to be amazing. You can visit the site at www.foliedoufilms.com, and we also have an Indiegogo account. So check it out and please donate.